So in this easy Italian series, I want to show some of those really doable dishes that taste really good, that you're kind of like, they're like your go-tos, you know? And one for me is bruschetta. You know, if I've got the hunger pangs at all, it's kind of a handy one, and for the kids coming in from school as well. So here is just some ciabatta. You can cut it as thickly or as skinny as you like. I've got it here about 1.5 centimeters. And I brushed a little bit of the extra virgin olive oil. And I use good quality extra virgin olive oil on this because the flavour really comes through on it. And they were just grilled or toasted in the oven, whatever works for you. So now the next thing we need is a little bit of our garlic. So when they come out of the oven and they're still nice and warm as mine are, you just cut your garlic open like that and you just rub the garlic on like this. Now it's important that the garlic goes on after they've been toasted. The reason being, the toast gives it a kind of a crispiness, and the little craggy edges of the toast catches the bit of garlic. So you're really perfuming this with garlic, as opposed to chopping up garlic and mixing with olive oil and putting it on it, because I think it's too strong in garlic in that sense. So it's that simple. Look at, you're just rubbing it on like that. That's all you do. Now, next, just a case of compiling it. So here I have just some regular tomatoes. Now, this time of the year in Ireland, tomatoes aren't always brilliant, but in the summer we have the most amazing of tomatoes. And here at Ballynock Cookwood School, we grow lots of our own, all sorts of heirloom style ones. But this one here, I felt needed a little bit more TLC. So put a bit of salt and a little bit of pepper on it. And I'm going to put just a little bit of sugar on it, just to sweeten that tomato. And those flavours will marinate lightly. Now, other things that you might want to put on. You know, sometimes I put a little bit of a tapenade, like an olive paste on. It really depends. But I wanted to just keep this as simple as possible so that it's family friendly as well. So sun-dried tomatoes for that extra oomph. So let's start building. Let's go with a few sun-dried tomatoes. So you just pop them on your toast like that. Very, very easy. These are really nice as well if you've got friends coming around, maybe not at the moment, but you know, when our lives get back to normal, we will have friends coming round and we will have nice little drinks in the garden and we'll be able to share our lovely flavours with them. So now, the next thing then is let's get some of our tomato on top. So we'll just pop a little bit of the tomato on top. You can chop it up if you want, or you can just be nice and rustic like I am and pop it on. Like this. There we go. Next, I think a little bit of red onion. Now, if red onion isn't your thing, if you think it's a bit too strong, a little tip is to soak the red onion in some boiling water beforehand, and it takes the burning sensation out of the red onion, and that usually suits me quite fine. So there we go. Because I don't tend to do raw onions all that well. There we go. Now, all we need now is some mozzarella, which I have here, and some olives. Olives are totally up to you. And if you wanted to, you could build up a few herbs as well. Look, here's a nice bit of fennel that we brought in from the garden earlier. So you could just put a light, like, scent of fennel on, just a little hint. Just whatever you have to hand. I mean, there's the lovely Irish bruschetta that we're all familiar with the cream cheese and the smoked salmon, which is really, really delicious. But this is more your classic Italian. The whole idea of this started with the surplus of tomatoes in the summer and the stale bread, and they married both together, and in the north of Italy got fottunta, and in the rest of Italy it's called bruschetta, and the flavours just marry beautifully. Now, let's get our mozzarella. So this is your buffalo mozzarella, and there are some Irish producers. You can get your Tunbridge mozzarella, which is lovely here in Ireland, and you won't be disappointed, I can tell you that, because we've great dairy produce in Ireland. There we go. And then this goes into the oven on a baking tray, and I want to get a little tea towel, and I have some from the oven already, you'll be pleased to know. So I put these in at 180 degrees and they look absolutely gorgeous. They're my kind of thing, really simple, really easy, really, really tasty. Now, let me finish these. We have here a bit of salad. I think they'll go well with the salad. So I'm just gonna put the fresh ones out on the salad, and then I'll put these other ones straight into the oven. So they don't have to look glamorous, they just have to taste really nice. And these ones I have olives on as well, and that's what you want. So you've got that lovely, beautiful fresh mozzarella. Wow, they are hot, hot, hot. There we go. And I think they would be absolutely divine for a family meal. A little snack, a little supper when the movies are on. Now wait till we steady them up. Look at that. I shall fix them up because I want to make them look pretty. And that there is my delicious tomato and mozzarella bruschetta. Buon appetito.